Continuing to track the fallout of the attack on Tucker Carlson this week. Well, now we're going to have a second part to his calling out of the hate mongers over there at Media Matters. He deconstructs them in the most genius way possible, and this could really be the end for them. That is, of course, if somebody at the IRS does their job. Jim Hoft of the Gateway Pundit reports that the liberal media outrage mob erupted this past week and demanded accountability from Tucker Carlson for a radio interview he gave to a shock jock 10 years ago, Bubba the Love Sponge. Democrat smear website Media Matters for America. They've targeted me in the past. They were behind the latest attack on Fox News host Tucker Carlson. Now, Carlson posted a response to the radio interview that happened on Sunday, and he refused to apologize to the outrage mob. Monday, Tucker Carlson opened up his show with a lecture on the liberal outrage mob. Tuesday night, Tucker Carlson struck back hard. And this time, he brought on the former White House counsel C. Boyden Gray to discuss the scandalous hate website Media Matters for America. And according to Gray, Media Matters does not pay taxes despite the organization's open politicking for Democrats and Hillary Clinton. It's at your expense. Watch this.
Violated its tax-exempt status. Why does it still possess that status?
Well, because the IRS hasn't reconsidered what it did, and it's not entirely legal. But the government is not always entirely fair, and they've misused you, they've abused you, and they've abused me in a sense because I'm subsidizing a tax on your program, and I don't find that fair. If anybody wants to spend his own nickel attacking anybody on television or what they've said, that's fine, but I don't think it ought to be subsidized by the federal government. That's completely wrong, and the government ought to stay out of it.
So there's documentary evidence to show conclusively from both sides of it that Media Matters coordinated with the Hillary Clinton for President campaign in 2016. That is a prima facie violation. I mean, and you tell me, you're the lawyer who specializes in this,
no
that
question.
Would appear to be a violation. Right.
There's no question about it. And remember that, you know, when the complaint was first filed by me and others, they had declared war on Fox News. They had declared war on Fox. Now that's a violation right there. So they've been in violation for over a decade, and it's really since their founding. So it's really outrageous, and I don't know how it can be stopped, but I think maybe it's time for someone to speak up at the White House and say, look, the IRS is controlled. It's under the control of right-thinking people or better-thinking people, and let's see if we can push the IRS to treat you fairly and to treat all people fairly who don't want to subsidize a speech they don't agree with.
So that's what's happening, though. Yeah, we are subsidizing the speech that we don't agree with because Media Matters is a tax-exempt organization. It's time the IRS take a second look at their status and, well, take it away and even retroactively punish them so they could owe quite a bit in taxes if that's the case. And of course, it's against the rules, and it is time for the IRS to take action. Comment below with your thoughts, and we'll see you with the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi. I hope you enjoyed that report. Now it's time to have a serious conversation. What would you do if disaster strikes? Is your family ready? Earthquakes, hurricanes, grid failure, the Middle East war spiraling out of control. These are all real threats. So do not delay, okay? I don't want your family to perish in a disaster. Go to preparewithgary.com right now to prep your family if disaster strikes. Do not be caught off guard. You will regret not getting the survival food that I trust for my family at preparewithgary.com. Head on over there right now. The link is right below. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi. Thank you for watching that report. If you want more, subscribe to the channel by clicking on the Next News Network logo right here. You can also watch our latest news reports by clicking here, or you can get the latest breaking news by clicking here, or the most viral news on the channel, the news that Hillary and Obama hate, right here.